Maybelline.
Uh-huh.
Ladies.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, Jennifer. Let me just Jennifer, I want you to talk about specifically what days you do your scopes so that people can actually find you and then they can join you. Same thing for Michelle. If you can talk about what days and times you actually scope, that'd be great as well.
Okay. Well, great. Well, thanks, Tiger. I my scopes kind of vary a little bit. So I teach beach yoga every Saturday, and those are varying a little bit too because I'm going to be gone for a couple of next weekend, and so every now and then I'm gone. But my classes are all on my website, oneinyoga.com, all spelled out, just like my little handle here, like so, and so my classes, they do vary. A lot of times I'll do morning practices, evening practices. And sometimes I'm on the beach, sometimes I'm up on the rooftop. I do sunset flow as well. So it's a little bit kind of sprinkled. I don't have any particular regular yoga scopes that I'm doing right now. But I'm going to be teaching at the summit, actually, which will be a lot of fun. I'm going to be part of the Global Yoga Global Yoga Summit.
Jennifer, I was like, come here.
What's that?
I was reaching out to you and asking you to come in, so that people could actually check out your section. I remember it was Anita, right? Anita is gonna be there with you.
Yeah, Anita Wing Lee, exactly.
Yeah, Anita, she's traveling I think she just came from a cruise all the way on the West Coast on Vancouver section, flew to New York. I think she's in New York somewhere here. So
what's funny, Tiger? I just hopped off her scope. She was in Vancouver on a cruise, like showing us all like shots of sunset in Vancouver right now. So I think she's headed to New York next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So part of the Global Meditation Scope event, which is happening Thursday, September 24th from 9 to 11 in the morning. And it's going to be at a place called Sonic Yoga. And it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a kind of a meet and greet from 8 to 9. And then from 9 to 11 will be the event. So it's going to be meditation and music. We're still confirming some of the details with the timings, but it's going to be a great event. So the summit's amazing. It's going to be so much fun. A lot of people are coming out.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Tiger, because you're in New York City, right? Yeah. You live in New York City, yeah. I know you're always running around New York, but I didn't know if you were in the city proper. And they moved the summit to Harlem. So I had the Hotel Yotel like right next door. And then all of a sudden I saw last week, I'm like, oh my God, they just moved it. That's okay.
I was talking to you and Maestro and I was like, they just moved it. And was like telling me it's in Harlem. I said, what? It's in Harlem because that's all the way on the top of Manhattan. So it's not the central area that you think it is, So, well, at least Yotel's a great hotel. I mean, you have lucked out. Oh yeah, you better go. And actually, I might have. I will. I really want to see the hotel too. From the picture.
Yeah, you should come down.
I'll be there. Trust me. I'll be
there. Okay, good. Trust me, I'll be there. Okay, good.
The pictures are fantastic. The service are fantastic. Prime location. I think it's in 11th or 12th Avenue, if I'm correct, at 42nd Street. It's in near Times Square. It's only about maybe 4 or 5 blocks away down. But it's a fantastic hotel. Yeah, because I check out different places and I look around, so I know exactly like what hotels would be nice. And I remember Adrian Dyer. Adrian Dyer from Periscope?
Yeah.
So I was recommending her to that location too. I said that's like the place you want to go to. So
it filled up, I think, pretty quickly because there were a lot of people saying, "Oh, where do I stay? This place is packed." So yeah, it did fill up fast, but it looks like a nice place. I'm excited. I don't know the exact address. Actually, 10th at 42nd. Looks like.
Yeah. So
Michelle, are you going too?
I'm not, unfortunately. I guess I should be. It's the same weekend as my high school reunion.
High school reunion. Okay, right. I just heard you say that before I got on. Yeah.
My 8th high school reunion, I should say. Just kidding.
My 10th.
So I kind of left out. But I'll make the one in January for sure.
San Francisco.
Had too much going on in the later half of my year. So.
Yeah. It'll feel like you're there. Everybody was scoping.
I'm going to miss you ladies, and it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
So I guess it's my turn. I scope. So hi everyone, my name's Michelle, and I try to scope daily, although the time is sporadic because I am quite busy. But I am scoping later on today at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I scope different things, mostly basic makeup, like Makeup 101, how to use your eyeliner, how to use your brushes. That's a huge thing for me because a lot of how to achieve looks in makeup is using the proper tools. And I like to share the products I use, whether it's luxury makeup or drugstore. I do use a lot of drugstore. I'm all about utilizing and multitasking your makeup, showing you the things, how to use the things that you have, and how not to be intimidated by makeup and color, and how to create different looks. I think people get into a makeup rut, even myself, so this is good for me just to help show people different looks. So today, actually, I'm going to give a sneak preview. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how to use this purple blush without looking like a clown. So I swear sometimes while I'm sleeping, I wake up and I get a vision in my head. So I tried that look earlier today. I said, okay, I think that works. I put it up on my Instagram, and I'll do a little tutorial later on tonight about how to pull off purple blush. Yeah.
Wow.
What did I do?
That would be cool.
Nice. That'll be interesting. You pair it with shadow, or we'll see. We'll see what you say.
Well, it is on my Instagram. FYI.
What is it?
The picture is on my Instagram, so you can get a preview. But I'll walk through like which products that I actually use and the techniques that I use. So it actually came out very subtle. But the first time that I tried it with I tried to match it with my purple lipstick and my purple eyeshadow, and that was disastrous. So scratch that and did something else. So that's kind of like what I like to do to show ladies how you can purchase different colors and how you can use them and not be in a makeup rut. And makeup for different occasions too. Like your going out makeup would be different from like your investor meeting makeup, for example, or you're going to the gym makeup. How to make it look like you're not wearing makeup at the gym, but you know.
Oh, I love wearing makeup to the gym.
I know. I'm like I can't go out without makeup. Yeah. I want to make it look like I'm not piling it on. Yeah, I wear makeup to the gym too, and to yoga. You never know who you're going to run into. Just saying.
Nice. You need to get the depending on if you take a hot yoga class, but you need to get the waterproof mascara, right?
I have a really good smudge-proof eyeliner for that.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I need to know about that.
I want raccoon eyes.
Yeah. I use powder eyeliner, so I need to know about your smudge proof. That'd be great.
Stila smudge stick I found is the best for hot yoga. And I just do that. I skip the mascara because the mascara will come off anyways. It's 110
degrees. So funny. They need like a hot yoga line.
Oh, maybe that will be my next thing.
Dr. Tabassum, I have a quick question to ask you.
Sure. I wanted to just introduce myself too, and talk about when I scope, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Tabassum Mir. I am a cosmetic dermatologist and a Bravo TV personality. We just won an Emmy for our TV show. I've been scoping on I've been scoping on things health and beauty, from the soul to the skin, everything from health and nutrition to beauty and cosmetic procedures. I'm speaking on the second day of the Periscope Summit, and I scope multiple times a day because I take a lot of questions from my Twitter followers, and they're the ones that inspire me to talk about different things. Because sometimes what I think is interesting isn't necessarily what everybody else thinks is interesting. So sometimes it's kind of cool to get a lot of these questions from people who are, who are like asking me about something, and I found that that inspires me to find out what people are interested in talking about. So that was, if you wanted to ask me a question, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no. Okay. So one of the questions I want to ask you is, I'm not really familiar with Botox, and I was wondering what your thoughts are. I've seen a lot of trend, especially Asian people. There seems to be a trend with going towards Botox. I was wondering what you thought about it.
Well, first of all, I think sometimes people don't know what Botox is, and they confuse it with other procedures. And so that's the first thing when somebody comes to see me. I really have to ask them where they think they want it, because sometimes they read something and a lot of magazines are very sensationalized. Botox helps prevent the muscles causing excessive contractions, and it's usually in the upper third of the face. It's not the lips, it's not the cheeks, it's usually right here, it's across the forehead, and it's across the brow, what do you call it? Crow's feet. And I think it's amazing if you are a candidate for it. If you're a candidate and can actually prevent wrinkles from getting worse, make sure you go to a licensed physician. Don't get any kind of shortcuts. Don't try and go deal shopping. Make sure somebody who's licensed and not trying to go to like a hotel room and get you would be surprised, So I think it's an amazing thing. It can prevent wrinkles. You just need to make sure you're a candidate for it and you know what it does. So many people don't know what it really is, and they can take it to
Do you have any suggestions on wrinkles? Because that is like the biggest thing I've always wondered. How to get rid of it, maybe. Naturally. I'm just saying naturally.
Well, okay. First of all, there's no such thing as naturally. Okay, you're gonna age, and aging is natural. So put the natural out the window. I tell people you go to the bathroom and urine is natural. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm being honest with you guys. Like, if you want to look good, don't worry about you got to worry about safety, being a candidate, and doing it correctly. If you get hung up on natural is great for food, natural is great for diet, but sometimes you got to do stuff on your face that's not natural because natural is not doing anything. But the number one thing ever, ever, ever is the right sunblock. Jennifer was talking about natural sunblocks. And I know I talk about this a lot. Do not use sunblock with oxybenzone in it. You want to go for stuff without oxybenzone. I've done tons of scopes on this, and I'll do another one. It's another huge topic. That's in your products. It mimics estrogen in your body. You want to toss that out. And I have stuff on my Amazon store, but anything that's just zinc oxide or titanium oxide, and I'm sure that's what Jennifer uses. You don't want to use oxybenzone. And unfortunately, it's the number one type of sunblock in the United States. They don't even use it in Europe. Just Carrie, you having some problems over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to use the salt and pepper stick to hold the phone up. It's not working.
Makeup remover, Clean Express. You want to get the waterproof one? It's like $5. It's awesome, $5, and it's better than coconut oil.
What is it?
Maybelline Clean Express.
Okay, makeup remover. Okay, gotcha.
I can stand for like 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I've got to jump off. So sorry.
No, I understand. Anybody else? Oh, we have Kara here. So, hey, Kara.
Hey.
Hi, Kara.
How are you doing?
So please introduce yourself to everybody and talk about what you periscope about and what's your specialty, and then we can talk about your beauty secrets as well.
Okay, so my
her beauty secret is her freaking genetics. Look at this chick.
I know. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
I thank you, Tabasum. I love you to death. Thank you. Wow. No, sorry. So my name is Kara Allen. I'm a wardrobe stylist. I help you unclutter your closet and style your authentic life. I'm also a makeup artist, so I'm into the skin and beauty and all of that. And I scope about style, beauty, makeup, periscope tips, and we have the chatty party late at night to just have fun and engage with each other. And then you asked me something else, and I can't remember that far ahead.
After you introduce yourself, you can share about your beauty secrets.
Okay, so my beauty secrets are one of them is getting plenty of sleep. That is really important. And, people say, I've heard, oh, get 8 hours. That's not necessarily true for every person. You need to find out what your sleep number is. My sleep number is like 6 to 7 hours. And any more or any less, then I'm overtired. So that's important. Laughing a lot is great for your immune system. And you might get a little bit of laugh lines, but who cares? Like, it just makes you very radiant and smiling and all of that. Great sex. Hello.
How's that working for you, Kara? You got those late night date sessions going on. You're going extra today. I'm noticing. Yeah, it must be working.
I will not share. I will not say. And then my last tip also is love yourself. And that's really a great beauty secret because it the confidence radiates out. Like Tabitha is the expert on all the things with the skin and everything. I'm more of the internal out person and dressing you and all of that. She knows everything about that. She's definitely the expert. But I would just say, love yourself, have confidence. That's really sexy and really beautiful. Thanks for the feels.
I had to write that. It was a little awkward.
I know
that's the official name.
Let's all thank Dr. Tabitha. I know she has to leave right now, but let's all follow her. Click on her link.
Thank you so much. I need some beauty sleep because I'm back up at it tomorrow with the shows, and I still have work to do before I go to bed. But Jennifer, I'm checking out your scopes. I actually have watched you, but I've never.
Oh, good.
I've watched all of you guys. You guys are amazing, and I want Michelle to come up and show me her brushes so I can check that out while I'm sitting here doing work. So bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. We'll see you in New York.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. I have one more tip that's really amazing to make you radiant, I should say. Look at this little guy.
Oh my God.
Is he so amazing? We just adopted this dog. Like, oh my God, I am so in love with this little one. His name is Henry, and he is just the sweetest little love. So he's a Havanese, and so I think dogs and pets are just amazing for helping you just feel really great all the time. I look forward to coming home just to see him like hop up and get excited to see me. So you guys have pets too?
I don't have a pet actually, Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish I had one. I just never had one.
You what?
I wish I had one. I just never had one.
Yeah. It took us a long time to finally be ready to have a little pooch like this. So it's been great. We just did. Yeah, adopting him has been really fun. So just wanted to share that. You guys are probably wondering, what is she doing in her lap here?
I have enough trouble with one kiddo, so pet isn't going to work out.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Talk about sleep. Hi, Kara. It's nice to meet you. I love your tips.
Thanks.
Those are excellent tips. Keeping healthy, because I think that has a lot to do with keeping mentally healthy, too, and it shows on your face. Thanks. Yoga has to do with that too. Doing yoga, getting enough sleep, and having positive energy.
Yeah.
So love it.
Yeah. I've joined your
lady left.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I haven't been in her class for a while, so I take like Zumba and other stuff too, and then I just run a lot. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've been in your scopes too, Kara. I really enjoy your scopes. Such good information. So, thank you. Yeah.
No problem. I enjoy everybody. Awesome. And I'm sorry, Dial FM. What is your name exactly? I'm not even sure.
My name's Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
Someone's gonna marry me.
Dial Makeup.
Oh, wow.
It says Dial Makeup. So I couldn't see
Dial M Makeup. So I scope makeup tips. Dr. Tabitha wanted me to do a quick little intro on the brushes, if you don't mind. Part of the beauty secrets.
Yeah, definitely.
So this will be quick, and I'll pop out because I got to feed my daughter. But
your makeup looks fantastic too, and I can tell you got great skin as well.
Oh, thank you. Well, I knew I was going to be on the Blab with these ladies, so I had to look my best because I think the last time I was on Blab, my hair was in a ponytail and I was sweaty and.
Oh.
But
Michelle, you always look great. You always look great. Makeup or no makeup, girl, you just shine. You do.
Oh, I take it though. I never go out without makeup. But let me show you one of my secrets.
Without makeup.
I know Tabitha wanted to see this too. This is many of the brushes I'm working on. They're actually going to arrive in 4 days. So I'm working on all the packaging right now. Yay. So this is the next set. This is the face set, but I want to show you how much I love. This is the foundation brush, and it can be used on liquid or powder, or even tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to show you with my tinted moisturizer, and I already have my makeup on, but one of you guys can see this. That's like literally all you have to use.
Oh, nice.
That's like half of the key size, and I just do half of my face at a time. So that's enough to cover one half of my face. But with this brush, you buff in a circular motion. It's like buffing your car. But the brush is so soft.
Wax off.
Yeah. It's like a rabbit's foot. And it spreads out the product so evenly. So you get like the airbrushed finish. And I know it's hard to see in my camera. So I would just do the same amount on the other side. And I showed these brushes to some of my friends at a makeup party a few weeks ago, just a couple of weeks ago. They absolutely love the feel of it and the way it blends your makeup, because what you end up doing is saving on your product. You literally use half as much product that you would with like any other method I've used to put on my makeup. So that's one little secret. And you get like the way it's applied to and you buff it, it really doesn't look like you have a lot. Well, because you don't have a lot. I did not use a lot of product for that. So that's
Brushes are the bomb because you don't use that much product. You don't need to use that much product as opposed to using your fingers or a sponge or whatever.
Exactly. And your fingers can spread a lot of like oil and germs and stuff you want to spread around. You don't want to dip your fingers in your product. And also it deposits the product harder than if you would just use a brush.
That's interesting. I've never done that. I'm going to have to try that.
Product.
I always use just my hands.
So
interesting.
Michelle, because I use a sponge. Blend it in. You know those little pink sponge, you know what I'm talking about? Those little, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
I use egg and I blend it. That's what I thought. It's okay.
I use that too, actually. And that one's pretty good. It doesn't absorb as much as the regular sponges.
Yeah.
But it still does. You do have to rinse it out every now and then because it does absorb a lot of product. But the difference between that and the brush, the Beauty Blender is good when you have blemishes or flaky skin, because you can take the Beauty Blender. I don't have one in front of me. But what you do with the Beauty Blender, you can actually just press it into your problem areas, and it's going to cover, and you don't have to like buff it out. So that is one advantage of the Beauty Blender. I use it to like press into, like if I'm covering any spots I might have, like if I have like my sinuses are acting up, then I would use that to press in, and then use the brush to buff everywhere else.
I didn't know I could get feels on the app. Sorry.
Press into problem area. I'm gonna grab the brush, the Beauty Blender, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm talking about. So
yeah, I want to ask you one question, Michelle. Okay. Yeah. I'll wait. One thing I want to ask you is, you know, sometimes I remove my makeup, right? And then the makeup is still stuck there, and I don't know how to remove it permanently. What do you suggest? Like, because
I'm gonna grab another product that I need to show you. So I'll be right back.
And washing your brushes once a week or maybe twice is also good, because you know you get all the oil and all the other stuff from your skin onto the brushes, so you need to make sure you clean them. And you can just use a baby shampoo or any shampoo you use on your hair.
That's Sonic. I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Because that definitely removes it, but I don't know how effective you think.
Oh wow,
that's so cute.
My Clarisonic.
Yeah.
Wow. I know, isn't it cute? So this is the Clarisonic Mia. It is the most basic one, and I talked about this the other night on my skincare scope. This is great. The Clarisonic. Now you don't have to use this every day. Every company will tell you have to use their products every day. What this does, so let me see if it is charged. It gives you a little sonic vibration, but you only do it for a minute, and it beeps every 20 seconds. That's how you know you're done with that portion of your face. So I do this not more than twice a week. Also, the brush I use is the sensitive brush. Mm-hmm. Don't use the regular one, only because I've heard, like, you know, when people tell me, oh, I don't like the Clarisonic, it's too harsh. They're using a harder brush and they're scrubbing. You don't have to scrub. Just gently, like you're scrubbing, like I don't know, like
just
a cucumber. But and that helps to clean out your pores and rinse that off. So if you are getting too much makeup on your face, this is going to help to remove all that. And that's also another reason, Tiger, I use. I'm more of a fan of tinted moisturizers for every day because it doesn't settle into your face the way foundations do. So that might help too.
I mean, because the only reason why I use the foundation is because there's a lot of redness on my face, and I to kind of cover it up, or else it doesn't look good. So that's one of my faults that I do. And then I use a concealer on top of that to conceal everything. So you're adding more makeup to more makeup, and then
it's like a vicious cycle.
Yeah, and then
That's a lot.
on your skin, and then it's hard to get rid of that junk that's been stuck there. So,
Girl, I've seen your skin in person. You don't need so much makeup.
What do you use, Tiger? What product do you use?
so I move around. I like Makeup Forever. That's one of my favorite, Makeup Forever, because you can use you know that the one that's like HD, Makeup Forever HD.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I use because when you take photos, it looks really good. It looks really good. And that's one product I use. But then when I feel like it, I use NARS too. And
Yeah.
NARS has a nice color too to your skin. So I like to kind of move around a bit. And then other times, if I feel like if it's I want to have a little bit lighter foundation, I'll use Lancome. That's what.
Okay. Okay, I was just curious. And Michelle, what was I going to ask you? The Clarisonic versus the Oil of Olay one. Which one do you think? Have you used the other one, or do you just like Clarisonic better?
I actually haven't used the other ones. I know there's a bunch of knockoffs, so I don't know. Like, because this was the only one I've used, and I bought this probably 2 years ago, and I'm pretty happy with it. It might be more expensive than the Olay one. I think this one's $99. So I know there's like cheaper versions of, but I haven't tried those. But I would think a brush is better than using nothing at all, and better than just using scissors, because you're not going to get into your pores with that.
Right. Yeah.
So and don't overdo it.
Like $30, I think. Sorry.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like 30, and I think what the Clarisonic's like 100 or 200, something like that.
Yeah, it's like it starts at the one I have is 99, but they can get expensive like 200 or 300, and I honestly don't know what the higher versions do. I think like the $300 one you can scrub your back with it.
Oh Lord!
Wow.
I don't know. I don't see why you couldn't do that with this either.
Full body
exfoliation will
exfoliation.
help with that anyway. I mean, unless it has an
I know,
right? Like how are you even going to do that?
Well, I think that they have like big ones with like longer handles.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Kieran has a question. What kind of cleanser do you use with us, and can you use a scrub with it or no?
No, don't use a scrub with this. I just use a gentle foaming cleanser. So the gentle foaming cleanser I've been using forever is the Shiseido skincare cleanser, and it's gentle.
Nice.
I know Clarisonic also has their version of a cleanser that comes with the brush. I just haven't used it. So when I say gentle cleanser, I mean it doesn't have to have the exfoliating beads. It doesn't have to have any of those acne, the acne treatments. It's just literally it's the Shiseido white cleanser, and that's all you need. You don't need to overdo it with the Clarisonic.
Yeah. So
Great Norris Designs.
And Jennifer, are you going to be in New York too?
Yeah, be in New York. Yay. You too, huh?
Ticket today at the last minute.
Oh wow! Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I think today was like the last day to exchange tickets for people that wanted to do that. Yeah.
I was emailing Kathy right at 5 o'clock, like, "Hello, we're swapping now." So,
Hold that ticket. Yeah.
And Michelle,
it's going to be a busy time.
I love your "You Are Beautiful" sign. That's bomb.com behind.
Yeah, I love that too, Michelle. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
This. This.
That's so nice. But
That's
I have
great.
to jump back to work. They're probably like, "What is she doing?"
Aww.
Supposed to be bartending right now.
Oh, how funny.
So,
I know I need to jump off too, you guys. I'm so glad to join you. I got to make a little dinner for this guy. So.
All right. It's time to wrap it up. I just want to say thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Everybody here has been so amazing. Definitely Kara, I met her in person in DC, and it was fantastic.
yes.
You're really stylish too. You dress up really nicely.
Oh,
And
thanks.
Michelle, I met her in California too, so she's amazing too. And Jennifer, I'll meet you near DC. So
Yes, you will next week.
Hey.
we'll see each other.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to come to the Hotel Yotel too.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Good.
Beautiful, too.
I've seen you on
We'll do yoga in the lobby.
Oh, cool.
I'm missing. You better scope that so I can join. I'll join from Periscope.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of yoga. It'll be great.
Paris, nice to meet you. I'm gonna try follow you on Periscope too.
Oh, nice. I'll follow you here.
I'm already following you, Kara and Tiger. All three of you guys, of course. And Michelle, you and I have talked about doing yoga here on the west side, so we'll have to do that.
When is that going to happen? Yes,
I know.
It's going to have to be after the Periscope Summit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to remember. I would love to.
Yay. Okay.